Tara Reade made a bombshell allegation earlier this year. She said then Senator Joe Biden sexually assaulted her while she was working in his office in 1993.
You and I were there, Joe Biden. Please step forward and be held accountable.
It's an allegation Biden has vehemently denied.
I'm saying unequivocally, it never happened. It's simple. What are the facts? Do any of the things she said, do they add up?
And since Reade went public, varying accounts have emerged from Reade herself and her former colleagues, friends, and acquaintances, painting a complicated and sometimes seemingly inconsistent picture of Reade's experience of working for Biden.
My end game is basically telling my story in a dignified way, not be torn apart. And it's being able to move on with my life and heal.
Tonight, a new account from Ben Savage, Reade's former colleague in Biden's Senate office from 1993, about the circumstances surrounding Reade's departure from Biden's office. He says the two worked closely and that he saw her at times overwhelmed by her job. While Reade now says she was fired after complaining about alleged sexual harassment, Savage says Reade told him at the time she believed she was being terminated for a medical issue. Reade's attorney, Doug Wigdor, taking issue with Savage's claim that Reade was fired for performance issues. Wigdor also telling CNN Reade did have health issues, saying, yes, she was being sexually harassed and retaliated against and ultimately sexually assaulted. She did miss days of work because of all of this. And a muddled picture of why Reade ultimately left Washington, D.C. In a now deleted Medium post, Reade wrote she resigned to pursue acting and writing. In another deleted post, she said she was returning to the Midwest so her then boyfriend could manage a congressman's campaign. Reade telling CNN she wrote some stupid blog posts at a time when she wasn't ready to talk about Biden. In recent years, Reade has at times praised Biden on social media and to acquaintances. Reade telling CNN she has been conflicted about her feelings towards Biden, saying many things are true at once.
I didn't want to talk badly about him, and I wasn't ready to tell my history with Joe Biden at that point at all.
Victims of sexual violence do not always tell consistent stories about their abusers and experiences. Sometimes they have even praised the individual that they later accuse of assault, as Reade has with Biden. A complicating factor in Reade's life, a name change to Alexandra McCabe after she left what she said was an abusive marriage. Some parts of Reade's life after that remain hazy. Reade told CNN that she received a Bachelor of Arts degree from Antioch University in Seattle, under what she called a protected program to help her protect her identity. She also said she was a visiting professor at the school. But Karen Hamilton, an Antioch University spokesperson, telling CNN, Alexandra McCabe attended but did not graduate from Antioch University. She was never a faculty member. She did provide several hours of administrative work. A school official also telling CNN that such a protected program does not exist and never has. Reade graduated from Seattle University Law School in 2004, gaining admission through its alternative admission program. Reade's description of Biden's alleged misconduct changed since she first came forward last year. Initially, she said Biden made her feel uncomfortable, touching her arm and her hair. This year, she said the story she didn't share is that she was also sexually assaulted by Biden in a hallway on Capitol Hill in 1993. CNN spoke to 10 former Biden Senate staffers who worked for him in the 90s. None of them were aware of any issues of sexual harassment or assault involving their former boss. But others close to Reade have also corroborated parts of her story, including a former neighbor and Reade's brother. According to 1996 court records, her ex-husband said Reade related a problem that she was having at work regarding sexual harassment in U.S. Senator Joe Biden's office on multiple occasions. The document does not, however, state who perpetrated the alleged harassment or mention sexual assault. Now, Aaron, what makes reporting on this story so complicated is that we're talking about a period of time some 30 years ago, and Tara Reade told CNN that she vaguely remembered Ben Savage, this ex-colleague, even though he told us that their two desks were right next to each other and the two of them worked very closely together.